Today, I am nominating Mary Jo White to lead the Securities and Exchange Commission and Richard Cordray to continue leading the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. This guy's bothering me here. As a young girl, Mary Jo White was a big fan of the Hardy Boys. I was too, by the way.
Good.
Yeah. As an adult, she's built a career the Hardy Boys could only dream of. Over a decade as a U.S. attorney in New York, she helped prosecute white-collar criminals and money launderers. In the early 1990s, she brought down John Gotti, the head of the Gambino crime syndicate, and she brought to justice the terrorists responsible for bombing the World Trade Center and the American embassies in Africa. So I'd say that's a pretty good run. You don't want to mess with Mary Jo. As one former SEC chairman said, Mary Jo does not intimidate easily. And that's important, because she has a big job ahead of her. My second nominee is a familiar face. A year and a half ago, I nominated Richard Cordray to lead the watchdog agency we created to give Americans the information they need to make sound financial choices and protect them from unscrupulous lenders and debt collectors. As a former Attorney General of Ohio, with a long record of working with Democrats and Republicans on behalf of the American people, nobody questioned Richard's qualifications. But he wasn't allowed an up or down vote in the Senate, and as a consequence, I took action to appoint him on my own. And over the last year, Richard has proved to be a champion of American consumers.
To the White House, where this afternoon, as you saw earlier, the president sat down for an interview with CNBC's John Harwood and The Fly.
To increase the transparency and the openness that has been the signature characteristic of our... Sorry, I'm going to start over. I'm going to start at I will contrast. Hey, get out of here.
That's the most persistent fly I've ever seen. Nice.
Now, where were we?
Was he on that list of on that fly, the list of White House guests? And big deal, Mr. Miyagi did it with chopsticks. The fly was smooshed, wound up on the floor. After the interview, the president bent over and picked the dead fly up with a napkin. Unexpectedly, it turned out to be Jeff Goldblum.